This is the time in our program where we talk about one of the most important reasons we're here. But before I do that, I want to say thank you to Paul Rims and his committee, and for all the golfers who make this possible. This is really our primary fundraising event for the year. As we move ahead with these scholarship announcements, I think you'll understand how important it is that we do this. This is really something we've started and we hope to continue long into the future, so that we continue to help these deserving student athletes move ahead with their education. For those of you who I have not had a chance to introduce myself, I'm Gary Martin, class of 1966. I'm a Hall of Fame inductee, vice chairman and chairman of the scholarship committee, or otherwise known as Coach Burrow's worst driving student, Coach Wells' best math student, and Mr. McNally's worst nightmare. But we have two scholarships that we're going to award tonight or today. One we adopted, which is the Kit Pardee Scholarship for the best female student athlete. Kit started this scholarship on her own when she was inducted into the Hall of Fame, and the Hall of Fame came to be under the direction of the five founders. Kit agreed to have it placed under the Hall of Fame control, and we're proud to have the Kit Pardee Scholarship as the Best Female Athlete Award. We also have the Jack Keller Award. But to announce this year's 2011 recipient of the Kit Pardee Scholarship Award, I want to bring up Ann Emerson. She's a 1987 Hall of Fame inductee.
No, they didn't graduate. I was inducted last year.
Well, she's an 87 graduate.
This year's recipient of the Kit Pardee Award is Jordan Solomon. Her accomplishments include being named team captain and team MVP this year. Last year, during 2010, she was rated the most, or she was recognized as the most underrated goalie in the county, voted second team all-county, and honorable mention for all-state. In addition to soccer, Jordan played 2 years of varsity lacrosse and 2 years of varsity softball, and 1 year of JV basketball, where she was a captain. When she's not busy playing sports, she's a member of the Honors Jazz Ensemble. I understand you're also graduated 3.47 and are going to be attending University of Colorado Boulder. So, congratulations.
Let her say something.
Well, I just want to say thank you. It's a huge honor, and it means so much to the students at Einstein to have this opportunity available to a male and female student. I know it means the world to me to have all of you guys take time out of your busy days to come play golf and raise money for me and Jorge. So I just want to say thank you very much, and it's very much appreciated.
Could I ask Jorge to come forward? I think most of you have heard some of this before. I know you have. When the Hall of Fame started, we wanted to establish a scholarship in the name of our beloved coach, Jack Keller. Jack served at Einstein from 1962 to 1970, but kind of feels like a lot longer than that, because many of us were with Jack at Kensington for a couple years before Einstein. But Jack had a profound influence on many of our lives that stay with us today. I know a lot of you in this room were close to Jack, and we felt that to honor Jack's legacy, this scholarship award would be appropriate. So this is named the Jack Keller Legacy Award, and it's to be awarded to the outstanding male student athlete each year. Fortunately, with your help, we've been able to raise the funds to make this award each year. This year, our 2011 recipient of the Jack Keller Legacy Award is Jorge Villatoro. He is a wrestler. Now, I know we haven't had any wrestlers to date, but in my memory, wrestling was probably the toughest sport that we had in gym class. I never was a competitive wrestler, but I have a couple in my family. I know that they're pretty tough, so it's a tough, grueling sport. So Jorge is to be commended. Jorge is one of those guys who started off with basically no experience, and I don't know Jorge personally, and I wasn't there, but I understand he was somewhat challenged in his wrestling skills when he first started. But this is the kind of thing that Jack would have valued immensely, a guy who put out the effort, wanted to learn, wanted to improve, and this is what Jorge did. He started his freshman year. I believe your record was like 3-13, but he didn't let that discourage him. Worked hard in the off season, came back, and ended up, I think, his second year with a 15-15 record, something like that. And competed. I was asking Jorge about these Bulldog duel competitions where a number of schools get together and compete on a team basis in wrestling. And they've had that tournament, I guess, every year up until this past year. Starting, I think, with your sophomore year, you started competing in the Bulldog duels, and your senior year you ended up placing first, as I understand it. But in his junior year, he improved to like 24-4. His senior year, he was the team captain, and he was recognized as in some of the all-state rankings. He also placed first in the Bulldog duel competition. So this is the kind of thing I know Jack would have really valued. Somebody who with the ability to stick to it and improve and work hard and help his teammates. I know he suffered an injury in his senior year, wasn't able to compete in, I think, the regionals, but he still is now, even after the season, helping his teammates with their training for this year. So, Jorge, we're very proud to have you as a recipient of the Jack Keller Award, and I think down the road we can look forward to having you being considered for induction into the Hall of Fame yourself. Congratulations, Jorge.
Thanks everyone. It's a pleasure to be here, and it's an honor, to be able to get this scholarship. And like I said, wrestling was a really hard thing for me when I first started. I didn't know anything about the sport. First time I went to compete, I lost in a couple of seconds. I didn't know anything, and it was just pretty tough, But after a year, I still didn't get the hang of it, and second year. Sort of 50-50, but probably 40 or 30%. So, at times just went on, and things got better, and I got a little better, and I was able to compete in the county in a better level, and I was recognized. And I would also like to thank Mr. Jack Keller, for this scholarship, and also the people who competed at the golf tournament today, for making this possible. Thank you so much, and I really appreciate this. It has raised my hopes for a better future. So thank you so much.
All right, congratulations to our scholarship winners.